Thank you, Andrew. Yeah, those stairs are nerve-wracking. Good afternoon. It's great to be here. Long overdue since 2019, right? I think that was the last time we were able to do this. But we never lost sight that we needed to find a way to get back to this, to normalcy, to be able to acknowledge all the amazing work that's been done over the years. COVID might have put a pause on some things and slowed us down, but safety didn't take a back seat, and very proud of everybody here. Thankful for the families that were able to make it out, and everybody back home that is working to get people here. So, with that, let's set the scene. I just almost hit another mountain. I don't know where I am. That's what Idaho Skylane pilot Tim Bendickson said on frequency to Seattle Center on the Saturday before Thanksgiving in 2019. Tim is a VFR-rated pilot who was trying to fly home from Boundary County Airport up near the Canadian border down to Priest River near the Washington border north of Spokane. But shortly after takeoff, Tim ran into both fog and severe icing conditions and flew off course. He could not find his way back to the airport, and he faced many challenges, chief among them the disorientation, which often leads to disaster for pilots. He was also 2,000 feet below the minimum IFR altitude. Here's among the most terrifying parts of Tim's troubles. He flew near Scotchman Peak, near the Montana border, which is 7,040 feet high. Here are three of Tim's successive radar returns in that area: 7,000, 7,100, and 6,900, absolutely below the minimum en route altitude. Simply put, Tim is alive today because of the actions of the 4 Seattle Center NATCA members who helped get him out of that terrible situation. Tim told us, "I just made up my mind to just do the best I could to do what they told me to do, and it worked. I'm here to tell the tale, and I shouldn't be." Byron Andrews, Josh Fuller, Ryan Jimenez, and Mike Sellman worked as a team to help Tim land safely after 2 hours. 2 hours, which we may or may not watch the entirety of that, of unforgettable effort. The plan was creative and unorthodox by necessity. Josh has pilot experience, so he was there and the one to speak with Tim. His goal was to get him on a heading and keep his wings level. Mike was working the low altitude sectors adjacent to where the emergency was happening. He worked to free up frequency space. Byron went to the low altitude D side position to assist Mike. Ryan worked with Mike to split up initial coordination duties. And one more detail, which might be the most important, or among the most important. Josh works in the B area. This whole situation happened in the C area. So Josh was given the responsibility of staying with the pilot, and Mike, Byron, and Ryan essentially took the task of making a hole for Tim to safely navigate. They also coordinated with a Washington Air National Guard KC-135 flight to find VFR conditions for Tim. Here's how the event played out. Please play the video.
Expo 901, if you see ground contact anywhere, let me know. You're pretty close to that other aircraft. How about, how's your 9 o'clock looking?
Expo, 9 o'clock's looking kind of the same as what it's been, but right off our nose it's starting to clear up pretty nice. We're actually seeing a little bit of sun in the clouds.
And Expo 901, thanks for the update. And Expo 901, you're over the lake right now. Do you have contact with that?
Negative. I wouldn't be surprised if we do shortly. Off the nose.
Copy. And November 22 Bravo, your heading looks perfect right now. You're overflying the lake, and you're pointed exactly where we're trying to get you. The conditions should improve. I'll try to get an update on that for you soon.
Copy that.
For 22 Bravo, you made it a long way so far, so thanks for hanging in there.
Thank you so much.
Number 22 Bravo, focus on that heading and keeping wings level right now. Heading 240, and I want you to trust your GPS right now.
Yes, sir. I did just wandered a little bit there. Now I think I'm back on course now.
That's perfect. Keep your wings level, and let me know if you can't hold your altitude. It looks like you're doing pretty good with the altitude right now.
Yes, sir.
And Number 22 Bravo, it looks like you're making a slow left-hand turn again. I want you to trust that GPS.
I'm back on course now. I should be 240, between 210 and 240.
And November 22 Bravo, it looks like the heading is just fine right now. And tell me what your heading indicator says. I don't want you to do anything different, but tell me what it says.
47 Salt Lake, 41.
200, between 200 and 210.
Number 22 Bravo, okay. I just want to stick with the GPS heading right now. Heading 240, keep your altitude. And if you can climb, that's what I want you to do. If you can't, just hold your altitude.
Copy that. If he can get to where Expo is right now, he's going to be good.
Expo 901, perfect. Thank you. Number 2 Bravo, Bravo, got good news for you. At 12 o'clock, this current heading that you're doing in about 8 to 10 minutes, we just got a report you're going to be good to go.
Copy that.
And remember, 22 Bravo, I'm not getting an altitude readout on you right now. Say altitude.
7,500. And I'm actually ascending now.
Number 22 Bravo, okay. And are you still iced up?
Yes, sir.
Roger. Keep this heading. This heading is what I want you to do right now. You're overflying a lake. Keep this altitude so we can keep talking, but continue to fly this heading.
I just screwed up again. I gotta make a right-hand turn, I think, don't I?
And number 22 Bravo, yeah, it looks like you do need a right-hand turn correction. I want you to keep your wings, I want you to keep your attitude equal with the horizon and make a gradual right-hand turn and trust that GPS heading 240.
Copy that. Oh, I can see land.
There, 22 Bravo, perfect. That's where I want you to go.
I'm flying right over the lake now.
There, 22 Bravo, Roger. And if you can see land, I want you to go wherever it's VFR, and I want that to be the start.
Yes, sir. I got good visual. I'm out of it now completely, it looks like.
Number 22 Bravo, okay. Coeur d'Alene Airport would probably be my suggestion to you. That's going to be at your, that's your 10 o'clock and, let's see, 30 miles out. I don't want you to make any turns right now if that's going to put you back into the weather, but if you want to plug Coeur d'Alene in your GPS, I think that could be your plan.
Yes, sir, copy that.
Number 6122 Bravo, you're free to do whatever you want right now if you're in VFR conditions. I just want to make sure that you're in a spot where you're not going to fly back into the clouds.
Let me get a heading. Just stay with me for 1 second. Let me get this stuff plugged in.
Oh, we'll stay with you until you're on the ground. We're not worried about that.
Copy that. When I get on the ground, I want to give you a big kiss, sir.
I'd love that. And number 22 Bravo, are you in VFR conditions right now?
I am.
Thank you. And Expo 901, say again?
We'll stay on this frequency with you on station until you get a good handoff with this guy to approach.
Expo 901, I appreciate that because I might need you to relay, so that's fine. November 22 Bravo, just checking in on you. How you doing?
I'm fine now, sir. I can see land, and I can't see my airport yet, but it shows that I'm about 16 minutes away, so wow, what a ride. Again, thank you so much.
22 Bravo, no problem. And how's your icing conditions right now?
There's still ice on the struts, and there's ice on the wings, too.
Roger, but you are able to hold out too for now, though?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. November 22 Bravo, going to go ahead and ship you over to approach control. That's 132.1.
22 Bravo, did you copy the frequency change? Yes, sir. 132.10. Thanks for staying in the flight.
Expo 901, thanks for the help. And Approach wants you over there as well just to help in case you need to relay. But Expo 901, contact Approach 132.1.
Expo, switch 3 to 1. Good job. 22 Bravo is switching. And your wife's headed towards Coeur d'Alene Airport. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Close to the D side.
Okay.
All right.
You got that done?
Yep, thank you.
Yeah.
Number 6122 Bravo, the Coeur d'Alene Airport is 12 o'clock and 12 miles. Just advise when you have it in sight.
Copy that. 6122 Bravo, I have the airport in sight. I'm about 3 away.
Number 6122 Bravo, roger, and you're set up nicely to enter the left downwind for runway 6. Expo 901 Heavy, thank you for all your help earlier.
It's our pleasure. I'm glad that worked out. Spokane approach, 6122 Bravo.
Number 6122 Bravo, Spokane.
I am on the ground and safe. Thank you guys so much. I owe you one.
Number 6122 Bravo, no problem. Glad you made it safely. Thanks.
So a couple perks to the job. You get a kiss and they snitch your wife on you. That's cool. So Tim said calling Seattle Center for help saved his life. He said the controllers were nurturing and that they just kept him calm and kept him focused on what his task at hand was. To take it a step further and to humanize this a little bit more, shortly after this event occurred, Tim came out to Seattle Center to thank everyone in person, but he wasn't alone. Tim brought his family, his wife, his children, his grandchildren. They were all there, and they were all thankful. In moments like that, you see the enormity of these actions. The impact of these results of this and all of these stories are so extraordinary because we can't actually see the ripple effect that these successes have and how far that they reach. It's bigger than we can fathom. That success is possible due to a passion for safety. It's a service to pilots on the highest level of professionalism and care. When they need us, they know we will be there. NACA family, please welcome Josh Fuller and Mike Sellman to the stage to receive the Northwest Mountain Region 2020 Archie League Award for themselves and also accepting on behalf of Byron Andrews and Ryan Jimenez.
If Alec looked nervous at all, it had nothing to do with talking in front of a crowd. He's pretty terrified of what happens when he gives me the mic. I can promise you that. No, I'm actually no stranger to these emergencies. I was a 911 dispatcher for 2 years before getting hired by the FAA. And the part that I left off my resume was I was certified for about a full week before they gave me the nickname of shit magnet. So that's I think that's probably how we got here. But no, the video was actually really good. It kind of picked up like the last 20 minutes of the event. When the whole thing happened, it's too much to tell. The teamwork was pretty incredible. I'm not in the sea area where this happened. I was called, a supervisor came running up looking for a pilot. I'm not a skilled pilot. I have fewer than 200 hours. I have 0 hours in a Skylane. I did not know that I was going to go talk to a pilot. I got back there. I had no knowledge of the weather or anything like that. I just, these guys, they put together all the information and they fed it to me. And they did a great job. There was another member of the team, Brian Hatch. He showed up maybe 40 minutes into the whole affair, and he's a skilled pilot. He put out a sectional and terrified us a little bit. Let us know that he was, probably within 60 feet of hitting a mountain. So that was pretty wild. But yeah, I think thanks to you guys. That's all I got.
Yeah, I didn't really prepare anything for this, but this award's for everybody that was involved there. So when we got him radar identified, he was 15 miles into Canadian airspace. So the amount of people that it took, man, teamwork. I talked to 2 Canadian centers, Salt Lake, the 3 approach controls that we've got. It took about an hour. That video started well after an hour into it, and it took that long to find somewhere for that guy to go to. So for everybody involved, all the sea area, Spokane approach, Salt Lake, Edmonton, Vancouver, everybody, thanks.
Family? Everybody family? Oh, I thought that was somebody.
We're all so